Yo people, welcome back to the channel. Just touched down in the UK a few hours ago after a mad trip out to Belgium with my close guy Fez, who you already seen. Now I'm back into training tomorrow, but for now we are going to get a treatment from your boy Howder, you already know. From my season's best race, it was decent, but then I had a bit of an issue in Belgium where my knee was super sore. I don't think it was because my body wasn't ready. I think it's more because the rest that I had, I only slept for about 4 hours before I had to wake up to go and race, so that was no good. And all the extra travel, you know, 5-6 hours of traveling, it was a bit mad. But anyway, we're linking up with Howder now, and then we're going there. See, I'm seeing Howder. I come here regular. It's in this bottom room just here. Yeah. She's moving mad, so she's mad. I don't know why she's moving mad. But anyway, knock on the door.
Hello. Alright, yeah.
Oh, they finished.
What's up, man? You good?
Yeah, you good?
I'm alright, man.
How are you, man? You alright?
Are you breaking records?
Doing my thing, man. You know what I gotta do, innit?
And let me let you go.
Good to see you, man.
Alright,
Bless up, yeah? Yeah, man, look. The G's here, you already know.
Come on. Yeah, man. Listen, he won. He's come to me. It's time to get him right, man.
That's how we do it.
We never stop. We never stop. Keep on going.
So basically, what we gotta do today, is, bro, I'll just say it's straight damage today, bro. I'll be honest. So my body then was a bit down, you get me? Got out quite strong, and they got to the middle, no chance, bro. My knee screaming.
Yeah.
So I just jogged through, bro. I ran like 4 meters slower, but I finished it, but I had to like ease up, and like, it was sore, bro. So it's been sore ever since. So that's where we're at.
Could it be because you also done 2 in the space of 24 hours?
Nah, because you know what it is. I can do back-to-back rounds. My body, I'm one of them that I can. The issue that I think is I only slept that night for about 4 hours. Yeah, bro. So I just need to be ready, man. That's the main thing.
So get this left side out the way.
Yeah. Yo people, welcome back to the channel. We are on the way to training. What's in the coffee, as you can see. Got early session today, 9 a.m, about 9:30 a.m. session. We've got some hurdles today, some technical hurdles, but I think it's lower hurdles, more about rhythm. We are 4 weeks away from British Champs now, so the reason why we're doing this rhythm kind of work is to ensure our footwork is there when it comes to the hurdle. We don't always need to hurdle at the full height, because just put that down, can keep the hips more rested, having to hurdle at the lower height, but ensure that we're getting the rhythm based stuff in. So we're on our way to the track now. I'm not sure who's going to be there, because I know a coach is there, but I'm not sure who's going to be there regarding anybody else, due to the fact that it's the middle of the season. Everyone's got their own plans and their own shit that's going on right now. Me, I'm feeling all right. I had a long travel weekend, big season's best last weekend, and the win, as you seen. Went into Belgium, tried doing the same thing after like 4 hours sleep. Yeah, no chance, I was gone. Hip was sore, but I had a massage from Howder, like a deep massage and that, just to make sure that obviously everything is loose and moving forwards. So yeah, man, I'm feeling all right now. I've just actually been invited to a meet in Malta in 2 days' time. We weren't planning to race this weekend. Originally there was one from our club in London, and then there's the one in Malta now, but I'm going to speak to my coach first and then make a decision on what I'm going to do. So yeah, stay locked in and see you at the track. Love. Yo, you know we have to get a little hype before the session, you get me? Wake up a bit and that. Let's hit it then, yeah? Too much hype, too much fucking grief. It's a cold world these days, but we gotta speak. I get to speak upon this beat, that's what they wanna see. These days I sit alone because I'm known. I take time and put the top. It requires hella inner peace. I'm about to blow up now, but you just wait and see. Paper chaser, be a hater, they just wanna bees. That up in the ground, tears down my face upon my knees. These days, who me, that's who they wanna be. Hashtag you better follow me. Or better still, tell your girls to come and holler me. I realised I was so locked in, like I clicked the padlock up on the chain and dashed them fucking keys. No longer broke, I make rackalines every week. Bitch, I make rackalines in my sleep. Also for my family, honesty is the best policy. So I beg you dead things, don't try holler me. Why? You're not attractive, don't bother me. A little fire one, a painting, a wife probably. But I'ma take time with this next one, cause I gotta see. Dark times still roll upon man, like a shadow, like the lights are on man, and it follows me. I've been hustling these days honestly. Fuck rappers, big cappers, JP hot property. Rah. Training time, love. Yo people, welcome back to the channel. You already know what it is. JPTV, yeah? Today, Saturday, we have got the county champs today. Now, I'm not really one to do county champs, just purely based on the competition level there. But currently, we don't really have a choice because there's actually not a lot of races right now because it's the Euro Champs this weekend. So when the Euro Champs run or any major champs, competition around the world tends to like die down a little bit. So for myself, I'm just gonna obviously race local. So I ran a training run on Wednesday at one of the open meets, one round there, which was an okay round. I think it was consistent to the times of this season. I got the win, but it was a minus 1.6, which isn't great for hurdles. But anyway, we move on from that, and today we've got obviously, again, I think it's not going to be 2 rounds, it'll be 1 round again today. So again, we do a similar session today anyway, so we may as well go and do that under competition conditions with a clock. I'm on the way there now, just sipping on some hydration powder in here. And just got to go and run a 1-2 errands first before I go. But generally speaking, I feel decent, and I think it's time to go and get a season's best today at least. As long as the conditions hold up. It is a bit grey outside right now, as you can see. It's not the greatest of conditions. It has tried to rain a little bit, so hopefully it's not going to be like that when we get over to Nuneaton. So stay locked in, and yo, subscribe to the channel, you already know, love. The arrival. Yo, so we're here. Imagine I still went the same way that the traffic was, and luckily the traffic had died down. So 3 hours for free. You know what, let's 3 hours for free. Let's get a free ticket then, yeah? We've got the ticket. So you know we're gonna cover that ridge. I don't know what I'll go on with the thing on it, you get me? But yeah man, it's a bit windy today. One of the races that I just seen from the results is that it was a plus 4.5. That there is an absolute myth. I'm saying big myth, man. So hopefully I ain't got that for the hurdles, because that's no good. Put that there a sec. time have I got up until 3:30? Calm. Look at this time, you know. We're always talking, look. As you can see, Bingle Stadium up here. Yes, chat.
They're very smart glasses.
You okay?
Hello, chat.
I'm very good, how are you?
Good, man.
Very good. You compete?
Is this all I need? Yeah.
That's all you need, yeah.
Appreciate it. Thank you. Road, man. Boom! You see?
You know what I mean?
Line the punching thing, man. My head like you in front of your people, man. It's long, man. I've had this little niggle setback for the past 12 weeks now, and we are at the stage where it's an injury. I can't say it any other way. Originally, we attacked it as a setback, and we've done everything possible. I've seen the best people, sports therapists, physios, osteos. I've done the strengthening exercises and all of the work in and around of that with the S&C guys. I've boosted the nutrition, and for the past 12 weeks it still has not improved. And from there, the only thing that I can now do is go and see a specialist. So today I am on the way to now Solihull to go and see a private doctor, and we'll be getting 3 injections actually, one in the hip, one in the hamstring and one in the knee, all on my trial leg side. This is the only thing, this was the last resort, but it's something that I'm going to have to do, especially if I want to have, even try to get to the Olympic trials next week. If I do miss that because I'm inflamed or whatnot, it is what it is, but at least after that's been done, I'll be able to get something which will just allow me to complete the rest of the season. So 2024, obviously, I always had this vision where the aim for this year, after having 2 years kind of out of the sport and off, that I'm gonna just get back to a level playing field kind of thing, which is I've kind of started to do. No one knows my journey, no one knows where I've been, so no one can really comment on that, because I'm telling you this from now. If I had the easy playing field that I should have had, and all of the original ability was still there minus the training, no one can talk to me. I know that. That's just how it is. Like, we have to just be real with my ability in the sport, and it's never shone through when it's supposed to, because I've always had these kind of issues that I've never really promoted or shown anybody, but I thought on this occasion I'm going to show that this is the shit that you have to deal with behind the scenes. At least if I know if I've covered every basis, that I can get the best out of my body on the day. And if I do all of that, and I know in myself I'm 100% and I don't perform at my best, I can deal with it, I'm happy with that. But if I'm not 100 and I get beat by people that I don't rate, do you know what I'm saying? Because I'm not 100%, that doesn't sit well with me. So I thought, yo, we're gonna just do this. We'll check back in when we get there. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to bring the camera in again. We might be able to, but we'll see when I get there. If I can't, then you know where I'm gonna be at. But if we can, then I'll bring it in and try and show you a little bit behind the scenes. So stay locked in, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you when we get there. Love. Yo, so we just touched down at some posh. Look at the location. Show me the location. So this is where it is. I assume next year. We'll see. I don't think we can film when we get inside, so we'll just have to see what it is. So obviously we're inside. It's in a very, very quiet location, very posh. A lot of rich people around here. I'm poor. Over here, get me. So the doctor just messaged me to see if I'm here. I want to be going in the next 10-15 minutes to get chopped up. But legally though. Let's see. Explain it as it's been sticky through that middle section. So I think that's what the issue was before when I had this back issue when I got the epidural was I didn't tear the tissue.
Yeah.
It was the fascia that I torn.
Right.
And then we know that fascia doesn't really repair like tissue does.
Yeah.
So there's always going to be that nerve feeling regardless.
Yeah.
So it's in the belly, but I can literally tend to locate exactly where I'm on about straight away.
Okay,
So I
we'll
can feel
mark
it.
it out.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
can
you
feel
show
it.
me where.
Knee is literally, I'd say popliteus, but I feel it through the front of like where the tendon is to the left, like this here. And obviously hip is the same pinch.
And you wonder whether it's referred from the hip as well. But I mean, does the knee hurt independently of the hip? I mean, does it hurt when you bend and straighten your knee without moving the hip?
Yes, it does.
Right, yeah,
that's the stage that I'm at. So the dry phase. So obviously, when we come out from our starting position, it's the low angle of the knee being like in this position, and when I feel like the tension through the knee from there. That's yeah. So basically, it's like if I'm in a starting position, like so I start everything that I do is left. Right. So I start left. So as soon as I push and I drive it on there, that feels like it's like pain to push back. But also the knee, the hip pinches in this range as well. So me doing that now, hip pinching straight away.
Yeah, you're getting that.
So my internal rotation on my they say from years ago that really I should have been the opposite way around for a better. I'm that way, I can't change that. Yeah. But this rotation is free. This blocks.
That's the one that shouldn't be blocking.
One time, and then at least if I've got to sit it out, I'm happy with that. At least I know that first part of the process to getting back is done.
Okay, so all you need your signature on that form and your signature on that form. I'll just start with your signature. So have a look at the form.
Yeah.
Always check what you're signing.
Oh yeah, of course.
Nothing dodgy, but always check it. And then if you're okay with it and everything, that's all we need to do. We won't give you any leaflets or anything, but obviously you have to do that. But and if you have any questions, even while we're doing the procedure, feel free to ask. I believe in open communication. If there's anything you don't
that's fine.
you're like, you know, what we're doing. I think they're all ready for you in there anyway.
So I'm gonna sign here,
and then just on the front, just down there, just to say that I've gone through that with you.
Yeah. There we go.
Brilliant. Okay.
All good.
Lovely. Do you want to come through?
Yeah.
Do you need to go to the bathroom or anything?
No, I'm good. How long is will it take?
It'll take about 20 minutes, half an hour.
Yo, people. Didn't get to take you inside because obviously I couldn't bring the camera in. Was in here for the X-ray, and that's where we're doing the procedure. And I'm out now, obviously I'm in this dead-ass gown. As you can see, here, and the hip as well. You can just about see that. So should be good now. Inshallah, everything's sorted out. So far, I ain't gonna lie to you, before I could feel the pinching and the pain quite bad, but I can't feel anything now, which is good. We've got a couple of days of rest now until Saturday. Doctor said that I can try train on Saturday, see how I feel, and then we'll go from there. So it's a bit of a mad one, but I ain't done with this sport yet, man. I know my ability. Whether people think it or not, I'm ready and I'm coming. Make sure that you keep watching this journey because it's a big one. Stay locked in. Love. Yo, so we are back on the road. The injections were successful. I feel good. So far I've got no pain. Obviously I know that I've still got anaesthetic in the area, so we've got to wait for that to wear off to see if we've got a real result. I've got a couple of days of rest like I've already mentioned, and then I should be back at training on the weekend, which will give me an exact amount of 8 days until the Olympic trials. So remember this, when this video goes out, you're going to remember that I had these challenges all year. Every time I've stepped on the start line this year, I have not been 100%. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not one to use excuses, but as you can see, it's the truth. With obviously the procedure that I just had, it's not a joke, I don't mess around. And you know, I've ran relatively decent considering I wasn't 100%. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna obviously not only pray, but we're gonna go forwards now and just hope that the result that we get moving forwards is a positive one and we're not getting stuck with all these challenges. To be precise, I have ran this year so far in the outdoor 110s 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times. So 8 times I have stood on the start line this year in the last couple of months. I have not been 100%. No one really knew that. I know I mentioned to a few people that are close to me, but you know, these are the challenges that come with the sport, and at the end of the day, the body's older now than it ever has been. You know, I'm at the other end of obviously a my track and field career now. I understand the challenges that it brings, and I think a lot of other sports based athletes don't understand the challenges that us track and field athletes put to our bodies. It's a whole different level. It's not the same as any team sport. It's not the same as any other individual sport in that sense. These challenges are damaging, you know, 5 times body weight, big forces every day. And, you know, eventually, after the wear and tear, you do get these issues. And obviously, we'd never choose them, but it's what we've got. And managing this for the last 12 weeks has been a complete headache. And I'm not one to use excuses. I'd rather step on the start line, being 100% in myself, and losing, knowing that I was 100%. If I'm on the start line, knowing that every single time they call me to the blocks, in my head I'm thinking, yo, pain, discomfort, restriction, I can't be moving forward like that. So if it means that I have to miss the Olympic trials next weekend, which obviously I don't want to do, it's a sellout crowd, main competition's going to be there, live on BBC, I don't want to do that, but if it means that I have to do that to continue the rest of the season, I will. And to move forward into the next, obviously, few seasons, I will also. So, yo, big love to everyone that knows about this, and obviously gave me the support. Everyone knows that right now that I'm not in my best shape. I'm not in lifetime shape, but hopefully now I'm pain free. This is something that I've been dealing with for many years now, and you know, the extra couple of things that came with that was additional, and I think that was all based on the weakness from the first thing that I had, which was back 4 or 5 years ago. So now that should hopefully be done, and inshallah I can move forward in a positive way and get the best out of myself before the day that I step off the track for good, well, in competition sense anyway. So yeah, man, if you like this video, give it a like. If you're new to the channel, go subscribe. As I said, I've been quiet with the videos the last month or so because I've been kind of pissed off, to be honest, with all these headaches, that I was finally getting myself back to some good shape, and then I have this big setback and the injury getting caused. But you know, we have to keep a positive mind. This is the challenge that we put up with, and yo, subscribe to the channel and follow me on social media. That'll be on the screen right now. Love JPTV, you already know. Stay locked in. Yo people, it is 48 hours later since I had my injections, and we're gonna try and get locked in and see how the body is. I am not gonna lie, I've never felt so free on this fucking leg, but that's fine day to day if we're free, but I need to be free under load and under high intensity. So that's why we're here today. We're gonna check that and see how things are. So inshallah I'm pain free now, so I can get back onto the rest of the season. So yeah man, stay locked in. Love. Yo people, breathing a bit heavy. Breathing a bit heavy, so I just ran a run. Surprisingly, I'm pain free. I'll get a film on the next run. I'm doing runs over 7 today. First 4 hurdles are at race height, and the next 3 are at 1 height lower to keep the acceleration going and not do too much work through the hip, just to see how I am. I've warmed up, I've drawn quite well, it was alright. Feels a bit weird trying to protect myself still, but considering I've had so much time off, I'm moving quite well. So I'll get a film on the next run. Little training battles. Stay locked in for my run.